Hey y'all! Today we're going to be discussing how to partition a segment. So, the question I made here says, partition segment AB where the ratio of AC to AB is 3:1. Now, first we actually have to understand what this means. Partitioning just means, like, splitting the segment up. So, while this may seem complicated, all it's really asking us is, how can we make A to C? We don't have C yet, so we're going to make C somewhere along here, so that in relation to AB, the full line, that this dot that we make A to C is 3/4 of the way to AB, because it's asking us 3:1, which, just to find that, you have to add these together and then find the denominator, and so 3 plus 1 is 4, so it's asking us to make it 3/4. So, now actually, how do we do this? So simply put, all we have to do is find the distance between A and B. So it says A is at 2, 1, 2 being on the x-axis and 1 being on the y. And then over at B, it is going to be at 10, 13. 10 being the x, 13 being the y. Now, first things first, we have to subtract and find the distance. So, for the x-axis, the distance is 10 minus 2, 8, and then 13 minus 1, distance is 12. So now we know the distance between the two lines. Now, how do we find actually how to partition the segment? So, we see the denominator right here. It is 4. So what we have to do is find 1/4 of this value, and I'll show you why in a second. So 8 divided by 4 and 12 divided by 4 gives us 2, 3. Now, because it's asking us to partition the segment right here, 3/4, we have to multiply this value by 3. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 3 is 9. So 6 and 9. And we have to add this to our original value, to 1. And this should allow us to figure out what 3/4 of the way from A to B is. So 2 plus 6, 8, and 1 plus 9 is 10. Now, visually, you can see that, let's see, 8 on the x-axis and 10 looks about to be 3/4 of the way there. So that's just a way I like to visually confirm. So basically, the steps are: find the distance between your points, figure out what the denominator is by adding up these two, and then divide the distance between the 2 points by the denominator, and then multiply that by whatever you're partitioning it by. That'll always be the first number in the ratio, and add that to your original value. Hope this helped, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. This is my first video in about 2 years, so hopefully I have improved in quality, and I just want to hear your feedback. So, thank you.